Hey guys, what's up? And thanks for downloading our social media checklist. But wait, before you go over to your email and check it out, I wanted to put together a quick free training for you guys to showcase what this checklist is going to help do for your business. So number one, the checklist is going to be out Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and how to use these social media platforms to start growing your business's visibility, generating leads, and start increasing more sales. So let's jump into the first topic where we're going to talk a little bit about Facebook. So Facebook you can use for two different things. Number one is organic. Number two is paid, right? So there's two different ways we can start using Facebook to start generating these leads and sales for our business. So let's jump into the first one. Let's talk a little bit about organic and how we can use organic strategies to grow our business, right? Because what's better than free traffic, right? Nothing. So how you're going to position yourself to get this free traffic is in a few different ways. And the first way is called the profile funnel. So pretend this is your profile on Facebook, right? You got your cover photo, you got your profile, you got your bio, and some posts that you have or whatever. So here's your Facebook profile. What you need to do is go onto Facebook and start searching in different groups, private groups or pages that are public that are related to your niche. Okay, so here's an example. Say you're in the fitness niche, okay, and you want more personal training clients for your business. The first thing you got to do is set up your profile so you are the authority figure in that niche. And what do I mean by setting up your profile is a few different things. Number one is your cover photo, right? That's one of the first things people see when they jump over to your cover photo. So if you have your cover photo and it says, download my free cheat sheet on how to lose 30 pounds within the next 30 days, and they can go ahead and download the cheat sheet right from your cover photo, that's free traffic that you're now turning into leads. Not only that, right under your profile, you can have a little description and start talking about your company and what you do. Maybe a link to join your private Facebook group because you can start marketing to these people. So what I do for my example is I jump into these marketing groups because my niche is in the marketing niche. But with the fitness, for an example, you jump over and you find 5 different groups that you can join. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the 5 groups, right? Each group, you're going to want to start posting, friending these people, answering questions, and providing value. So maybe on Monday, I go into group number 1, and I talk about a story, right? I talk about my story and how I went from, working at Played Against Sports, which is a sports store, to owning, a 6-figure digital agency. Right? Then I jump over to post number 2, which maybe we'll do on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. You don't want to keep spamming posts in one group, so you want to get in a variety of different groups. Post number 2 could be maybe about a client of mine in the fitness niche who lost 30 pounds in 30 days using my cheat sheet that we just talked about right here. Right? So you're going to start posting value and creative content, so then people are going to see your post, they're going to start liking it and commenting and engaging on your post. And what are they going to do, guys? They're all going to be heading back over to your profile where you position as the authority figure, and it's set up to drive more traffic into your group and to drive more traffic to your lead magnets and landing pages that you guys have set up to capture their information through a chatbot or through a sales funnel to get their email, their name, their phone number, so we can then follow up with them via email and text message for free. So that's a great way to organically start building, your Facebook. There's another way is what you want to do is when you're going into these groups and you're adding them as friends, make sure you're starting to post content on your Facebook maybe on a daily or weekly basis. So maybe you post 3 different times a week on your Facebook to just continue to just build a relationship with these new people you just became friends with, right? Post value posts. Don't try to sell them and say, hey, get my fitness guide for $97. Hey, buy my marketing program or whatever, right? Start posting value. Help them first. Gary Vee says it best, jab, jab, right hook, right? You want to provide enough value and then ask for the sale, right? People love free value, so give it to them first. They're going to trust, love, and respect you enough to then buy whatever you're selling. So there's your organic approach. Let's talk about ads. How we can use ads on Facebook to start growing our business. So an example, let's jump back over to that fitness example I was talking about with, the lead magnet, weight loss, 30 pounds in 30 days. So say we run an ad on Facebook. So here's the ad right here on Facebook, right? So here's the ad. This ad is going to be driving traffic over this thing called a sales funnel. It's a custom landing page that's designed to start collecting people's information. So we'll call this the landing page. And then we take it over to the last step, which is the second call to action. We like to call it the thank you page, or the second call to action, incentive to motivate them to move forward. So let me show you how this whole process works. We have this ad on Facebook, and we're going to use certain types of targeting, right? We obviously are going to do geo, targeting maybe if it's a local business. If it's a national business, then don't worry about that. Maybe start targeting the big countries like Canada and the US. And we're going to take this traffic with certain interests. So say it's a fitness niche, we're going to start targeting people who have an interest in fitness or have an interest in weight loss. Jenny's Craig, which is a huge fitness company, right? So go out and say, all right, who are my 5 top competitors? Can I target them and ethically steal their customers? Find out if Facebook has that interest available. If you do, start testing all these interests. Start testing different ad creatives, images, videos, different copy, different offers to motivate people and get their attention. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is driving this traffic to this landing page. So say our ad is saying, hey, download this free cheat sheet on how to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. So they click on the ad, they jump over this landing page, they have to give us their name, their email, and their phone number to download that cheat sheet. What happens is that we send that cheat sheet over to their email, so they get the cheat sheet in their email. When that happens, they get redirected over to the thank you page here, where we have some sort of second call to action. So in this case, if they just downloaded a cheat sheet on how to lose weight, we need to figure out what a good corresponding offer is going to be to motivate them to take more action. So in this case, we could say, hey, thanks for downloading our cheat sheet. Also want to check out our free Facebook group that talks about fitness, and you could, come in here and see other people's case studies and testimonials and, work with other fitness entrepreneurs and gurus in the industry. Come join our Facebook group with a little call to action button here to join your Facebook group. So now we got their email and their name and their phone number, plus we got them into their private Facebook group. What does that do for us? 1, we can start retargeting them through email. 2, we can start marketing these people for free using our private Facebook group. Guys, it works. We built a Facebook group up to 1,000 members just over the last 3-4 months. Right? These are members that we can now go ahead and start selling our service to, marketing for free. But what we want to do is start with the value, right? Give them the value until they're ready for the sale. So that's how you can use paid advertising to start growing your business through giveaways, lead magnets, cheat sheets. And once you build up that warm audience, then you can start hitting them with offers to buy stuff right away. So let's jump over into the next social media platform we're going to talk about. All right. So let's talk about YouTube. Let's jump in and let's talk about YouTube here. Okay. Here's YouTube. So a lot of people don't really know how to use YouTube to utilize and start growing your business. So what you got to know about YouTube is recently they had a partnership change, and it's a little harder to be seen and shown on YouTube. So you got to start doing these little hidden sudden changes that are going to make a huge difference. So we use YouTube for a few things. 1 is content, right? Content. We don't want to give out as much content as possible. Like I said, to motivate this person, we're giving them free value and free videos, teaching them how to do this, how to do that. So when it comes ready for the sale, they're like, oh, well, I remember Pierce, you taught me everything about Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn. So why wouldn't I want to hire him if I have a YouTube job or a LinkedIn job needed to be done? So there's a few things when it comes to YouTube. The first thing that you want to do, and this is where a lot of people go wrong, is do your research on keywords, all right? Because this is where a lot of your organic traffic is going to come, where you can get hundreds of thousands of views. Yes, hundreds of thousands for free if you use the proper keywords. So what you want to do is jump over to this thing called the Keyword Planner. I'm going to type this out here. Keyword Planner. Sorry about my writing here. What this keyword planner is, it's inside Google AdWords, their software there. It's a thing called Keyword Planner, and you can start researching different keywords. It's going to start bringing up how much the average cost per click is for that keyword. And this works for YouTube too, because Google owns YouTube, right? How much the cost per click, how many clicks that keyword gets a month, like estimated monthly search, and the competition in that area. So say, going back to the example, we're talking about fitness, right? And we make a video and it says how to lose weight. If we type that in on Keyword Planner right now, I guarantee that keyword or that phrase is typed in over 1 million times a month. What does that tell you? The traffic is there, right? You can go there and get free traffic using these keywords, but you got to utilize them the right way. So once we found what keywords are actually being used and being searched a lot, we got to figure out how to start using those keywords in our headline. So now, okay, great. We got the certain keywords, which means we know we're going to make our video about. So say the keyword is, how to lose weight in the next 30 days. That's our keyword phrase we're going to use, our head keyword. We need to create a video talking about how to do that, right? And at the end of the video, we're going to say, hey, download our cheat sheet that was on our Facebook page before. So let's take a look at how to do it. Step number 1 is take your raw data file and put in your keywords there. All right, guys? That's where a lot of people make a mistake. They need to grab that raw data file, whether it be in, an MOV or an MP4, whatever the data file is, just go ahead and click rename, because the data file will probably be video125 blah 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 dot move. Rename it to that phrase that we're using. So in this case, we're going to rename our video to how to lose weight in the next 30 days. All right, so now our video file is named how to lose weight in the next 30 days. Great. Step 1 is done. Step 2 is in the uploading phase. Right, all of these steps, guys, are going to help drive organic traffic. So step 2, we're talking about how to properly upload. So once we got that data file, we're going to upload the video, but we don't want to publish it yet. We want to upload it as the thing called unlisted. Basically telling YouTube, no one can see this video except for me. It's on my channel, but it's not yet public. Right? Why we want to do unlisted is because we need to change a few simple things once we launch it and go live. So step 2 is upload it, but have it as unlisted. Don't publish it yet because we want to change some headlines and some keywords, right? So once it's unlisted, we want to use our headline. So the title of the video is going to be like, how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, right? That's a keyword. And then, on step 1, when we're doing that keyword research, there are going to be tons of keywords. Google's going to show you people typing in how to lose weight in 30 days, how to lose weight in 2 weeks, how to lose 10 pounds. They're going to show all these different keywords. So we're going to just pick about 3 to 5 of these keywords to really start utilizing and working with, right? So now we have our title of our video. Great. Boom. That's the title of the video. So if someone types in this keyword, we want our video to be on the #1 page of YouTube, because that's where we're going to start getting these views. So we got the title of our video down. Now we need to focus a little bit about the branding. So what I mean by branding is you want to start using thumbnails and colors, right? So stick to a few different colors. In my case, we use a lot of black, white, and gold. That's our branding. So a lot of our thumbnails and everything have black, white, and gold in it. Now, you want to make a thumbnail, right? A thumbnail is basically the picture they see before they click and watch the video. So if you're on YouTube and you're searching for a video, and the video pops up, this is the thumbnail, and then this is the description about the video, and these are more videos like up next videos, right? So our thumbnail, we want to design it, and we want to add the title of our video from the last step into the thumbnail. So maybe the thumbnail is half of it is a picture right here that talks about, or it's a person that was lost 30 pounds in 30 days. So it's like a before and after picture. And then here it says how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, right? So now, not only is your headline sticking out, but people see the picture of the video before they click play, before they watch your video when they're in the search tab still. They see that, and that stands out to them, right? Stands out really easy. So it just gives them 10 times more likely to click on your video rather than a video that doesn't have a custom thumbnail, right? So once we have the custom thumbnail down, we have the raw data file name down, we have the title of our YouTube video, we're going to need to talk about subtitles and the description. So subtitles are going to be sub-keywords that you use. So right, we have 3 to 5 main keywords. Then we have 5 to 10 sub-keywords. So these 3 to 5 could be singular keywords or phrases, either or, right? But we also want to have sub-keywords. So let me tell you an example of a sub-keyword, right? Say we're talking about basketball, and we're saying, you know, and our title of the YouTube video is how to shoot a basketball free throw, or how to do a layup, right? So how to do a basketball layup is our title. A sub-headline would be basketball layup. How to do a layup in basketball? It's opposite. How to do a basketball layup. See how it's a little different? We're using these main keywords, but we're switching them around, and they're acting as sub-keywords, right? Because we want to have these keywords in, because honestly, people type in crazy stuff into YouTube all the time. So the more keywords you have, the better chance of you being seen and showing up in the first search result. But, here's a huge but here. If you're brand new to YouTube, right, and your channel is brand new, like you're uploading your very first video, don't go for keywords that have 1 million monthly searches. Why? It's because tons of other people are trying to go after those keywords, and they may have a channel with 20,000 subscribers already. So YouTube's going to say, hey, I'm going to show it to this guy because he has 20,000 subs rather than the new guy who only has 5 subs. Right? So build up your channel a bit using smaller keywords that have maybe around 20 to 50,000 monthly searches rather than 1 million monthly searches, because it's going to be easier to rank your videos. Once your videos start getting ranked, you get in YouTube's good books, then you can start going after the main keywords. So that's a big, big point. Don't forget that, guys. And then description. All right, description is the second last thing, and then we're going to talk about what to do before we publish a video. So description, we want to have a few different things. Number one, we always want to have some sort of call to action, CTA. This is very important. You got to tell people what to do, all right? People don't know what to do unless they're told most of the time, right? So we need to have certain sort of call to action buttons to do this. So in this case, say it's a YouTube video that's talking about how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, and then the first thing in the description, right under the video, it says, download my free cheat sheet that shows you how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, and it drives them over to your landing page where you collect their name, their email, and then you can send them over the cheat sheet that way. So now we just generated an organic lead just because of the description in our video, right? So say this is a video right here. This is your description right under it. This link, this is the first thing you want to see is link, right? Or you can do it this way. Repeat your title as the first thing. So it's, you know, how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I know it's hard to probably see and, you know, read that, but that's why I'm speaking here too. So how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Then call to action. Download free cheat sheet. Let's say I wrote that down. Download free cheat sheet, how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Boom. We just used our sub-headlines and our headlines and our description, which means more keywords. Plus, we're driving traffic to our landing page and getting people to start opting in and downloading our cheat sheet so we can remarket to them for free. Then, after we have this, maybe have a little description, and this description is a sub-description. It basically talks about what the video is going to be about. The more you tell YouTube and Google, the better it is, right? So you can say, in this video, I talk about 5 of my secrets that I use on a daily basis to help me lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Here are the 5 things. How to properly use meal plans. How to work out only 3 times a week to cut fat. How to, exercise from your home. And he just talks about the 5 different points. So now Google and Facebook say, oh, okay, well, his YouTube video is talking exactly what he's saying in the description. It responds, it relates to each other. Perfect, right? They're going to start showing the video to more people because it relates with those people. So let's talk about how we can use YouTube and their advertising platform to start getting more leads and customers. So let's jump in to YouTube and talk about the different ways we can advertise. So most of the time, you guys are probably familiar with the YouTube ad. It's the video right here, and then it's the one that has 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 skip. So what you want to do is get their attention as fast as possible within the first 10 seconds. If YouTube is not going to charge you for that view if they don't watch at least 10 seconds of this video. Right? So an example, if I was like, hey, let me show you the next, hey, let me show you the next 10 minutes how you can, lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. Right? I just caught your attention right there. And then more in the video, I can go into more detail about what, the program may be, about how to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days, right? So figure out where we can capture their attention in the first 10 seconds of your video, then go into more detail of the video. So once you have that ad created and you got the content, there's a few different ways in the platform we can go into targeting. I don't want to get too specific because it'd be a little easier on the computer to actually show you guys. But once we have this down, there's 2 different ways we're going to start wanting to target these people, right? The first way is targeting people based on websites, right? Or sorry, not through websites, based on YouTube channels. So we're going to say, hey YouTube, let's go find the top 5 of my biggest competitors that have huge YouTube channels and start running advertisements before their videos. So say there's a weight loss YouTube account or a personal training YouTube account with a few million subscribers. We want to start putting our ads on top of their page so people who are subscribed to that page, they're already interested in this particular item, so they're more likely to respond to our ad. Right? So there's the ad spot and a bit of the targeting. But you want to have the exact same sort of setup as you did with Facebook advertising, right? Here's the traffic source, the ad, right? Because that's always the same. We're just changing whether it be YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. That's just the traffic source. But the system stays the same, right? So here's the ad. Here's the landing page. And then here's the thank you page, right? Exact same traffic. So we're driving traffic over to here. Traffic's coming and going out to our landing page, right? So say the traffic is, what we were talking about. Hey, here's this free guide on how to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. Jump over this landing page, give me your name and your email, and I'm going to send it over to your email, and you can, check it out for yourself for free. Capture their information. Then we have that call to action. Hey, well, you just downloaded my cheat sheet from YouTube. Jump over and why don't you join my private Facebook group as well so we can start marketing them for free. See how the same process works? And then we're going to have automated emails, obviously, that all drive them back over to this second call to action, that thank you page. So there's a little bit about how to use paid advertising and YouTube to start growing your channel. So next, let's jump in to Instagram. Let's talk a little bit about Instagram here. Right. So there's a few things you want to use with Instagram, but Instagram is all about storytelling. All right, guys, so write that one down. That's a big one, storytelling. We want to start telling our story with different types of pictures and videos, right? We're telling our story through pictures and videos because Instagram, that's what it's all about. So now we got to figure out what story do you want to tell? How are we going to get this, this valuable content out to our audience? And there's 3 different posts that you want to be posting. The first post you want to talk about, just make sure I don't cut you guys off again here. The first post we're going to talk about is educational, right? We want to start educating people on the problem, right? We're the problem solvers. So we want to educate people on a problem. Start teaching them things they didn't yet already know. So that's the first type of post. Second type of post, it's called inspirational post. So we want to start inspiring people to chase after their dreams or to take one step closer to whatever they wanted to achieve. So you want to start writing inspirational posts. It could be as easy as, a quote you got from someone or a story you told, how, this guy was helping homeless people, get better and find jobs. Any kind of inspirational post that is going to relate with your audience. And the third type of post you want to do is entertaining posts, guys. We want to start entertaining people, showing them the other side of us, having fun, hanging out, going to the bar with some friends, whatever it is. We want to mix in these 3 types of posts. Educational, inspirational, and entertaining. If we start mixing up, every single week, where maybe we're posting one of each one, they're going to get a feel for us of what we do, on a day-to-day basis and what we like to have fun with, right? What are maybe some of our hobbies that we like to use? So now we figured out what to post, but we need to start showing this to people, right? Because you could have the best post ever, but if you don't have any followers and no one's engaging with you, then it's pointless. So we got to figure out, okay, great, we know the type of post we're going to do, but how are we going to start getting traffic to our posts, right? How are people going to start seeing our videos and our photos? So the first way, there's a few different ways. Number one is utilizing keywords. And what I mean by keywords is this: hashtags, certain hashtags in your posts. Don't use a crazy amount of them. Maybe use like 10 to 20 of them max related to your niche. But we mix these hashtags with things called power-like groups and engagement groups, right? These are the two different types of groups you need to start utilizing. I'll just call engage groups. So these groups are basically tons of people in particular niches. So there's power-like groups and engage groups for the fitness niche, for lifestyle, for blogging, for marketing, for apparel, for weight loss, for accessories. Tons of different types of engagement groups. And what this does is help gets your post on that explore page or discovery page. Right, so say if someone types in the keyword weight loss, for an example, right, and then you see there's tons of posts that come up, it's going to make sure that you're one of the very top posts. So you can start getting an additional 20 to 50 followers a day if you're utilizing these power-like groups properly, because it's basically going to trick the Instagram algorithm to thinking that a lot of people like and comment on your post, which they are, because that's what the power-like groups do. So then Facebook's algorithm is saying, hey, everyone's loving this post that Pierce just posted. Let's go show it to all the people in the Explore and Discovery page so we can start reaching more people. We can get tens of thousands impressions per post without having a lot of followers. All right? So start utilizing these groups, but how we're going to start utilizing these groups in another way, what you want to be using on top of these groups are going in and finding your top 5 competitors. All right? So let me just erase this keyword thing too. So top 5 competitors in your niche. They have to have within 20K to, let's say, 2 million followers, right? That's the range they want them to be in. So now we find our top 5 competitors who have 20,000 to 2 million followers. We're going to start liking their photos, commenting on their photos, and then the most important thing is start following their followers. Why? If I go and I find 5 weight loss pages that have 1 million followers or 500,000 followers, the people who follow those pages are probably people interested in fitness and weight loss. So doesn't it make sense to follow those people and potentially get a follow back? And then, they maybe download your lead magnet on your profile. They start liking and commenting on your photos, right? It's freaking awesome. And it's organic. So if we mix in those power-like and engagement groups, plus start liking and following people who follow these big accounts, you're going to start being shown on the discovery page, and you're going to start generating 50 followers a day, because these people are going to start following you back. As long as you continue to keep cleaning your list and posting valuable content, these people are going to stay with you. So those are 2 organic ways without having to use paid ads to grow your Instagram. But let me show you a quick undercover secret to grow your Instagram from 0 to even upwards of $500,000 or 500,000 followers, in the next 3 to 4 months. All right, and this is how they do it. So there's 2 different ways. The first way is one using Instagram, turning your profile into a business account, right? Because then Instagram's going to start tracking analytics like impressions and click-through rate and swipe ups and stuff like that. So then we say, hey, Facebook or Instagram, let's start showing our posts to people who live in a certain country with a certain age. Cool, all right? That was supposed to be a check mark. Cool. But here's the real way to do it, right? I feel like that's more the newbie way. Here's the real way. We want to use Facebook's ad manager to run Instagram story ads, all right? Facebook owns Instagram, so we're not going to be showing our ads on Facebook. It's directly going to be showing them on Instagram stories. The reason we use the ad manager is because you can really narrow down your audience. So in this one, you can only say, hey, here's the gender and here's maybe the age. Over here, you can say, hey, I want to target people in this country who are this gender, who are this age, who have an interest in fitness and weight loss and Jenny Craig and all these things related to your niche, so that you know these people are going to relate with your content, right? Because they already follow similar accounts, and we're going to be targeting those people. So we're going to create an Instagram story ad, and we're going to use one of 3 different types of offers. One, a contest. Let me erase this so you guys can see it. Number one is a contest. Call this the contest. 2 is similar. It's kind of like a giveaway. And 3 is a lead magnet. All right. So contest. A contest could be, win a brand new iPhone 6, or that comes with this personal training app or something, right? So we have some sort of contest here. How to enter the contest? 1, you have to follow me. You have to follow my Instagram account. And number 2, you have to send me a DM with the keyword saying iPhone 6, right? Or iPhone 7, whatever one is the new one now, or 8. So that's number 1, contest. Number 2 is a giveaway. It's kind of the exact same thing. We're giving away something. You're just giving the chance for someone to win something. And in order to do that, you have to follow a certain amount of steps. Step 1, follow me. Step 2, write this keyword and send me a message. But this is my personally favorite one, is a lead magnet right here, because this is where you're going to get more qualified followers. Here, you may get a lot more followers at a cheaper cost, say around maybe 5 cents a follower. But here, they may cost 10, 20 cents a follower, but they're going to be a lot more targeted people because we're already giving them a lead magnet. So, they're familiar with our type of content that they may want to purchase later, right? So lead magnet could be, an Instagram could say, hey, we're in the fitness niche. Download my free cheat sheet on how to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days, right? We're using that example. Here's how to get the cheat sheet. Step one is to follow my account, and step 2, which you guys may not even be able to see here, step 2 is to then send me a message saying 30 pounds in 30 days. So 1, I can track where these people are coming from, and 2, they have to send me a message and follow me, so I know they're now part of my following because they had to send me a message and give me a follower, right? So you guys are probably saying, oh, well, what's stopping them from just sending you a message, following you, and then instantly unfollowing you? Is going back to that first point with storytelling. If you're giving them educational, inspirational, entertaining content, they're going to stick with you a long period of time, and they're going to start engaging with your posts, downloading your lead magnets, liking your photos, and become a real engaged follower over time. So it's a great way to start utilizing Instagram and paid ads to grow your account at a massive scale. So the last thing we're going to talk about here is LinkedIn. So how can we use LinkedIn to start generating B2B leads for our business? So there are a few different things you want to do with LinkedIn, but step number 1 is setting up your profile properly, right? So what we're going to want to do is build out a profile on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is kind of like an online resume. That's what a lot of people use it for, right? It's used to get jobs and to meet up with other business owners. That's a traditional way. We want to set up our profile instead of an online resume into an online sales funnel, all right? What I mean by that is, number 1, having a cover photo that tells you exactly what you do in a few different words. So it could be, I help businesses generate leads and nurture those leads into customers. And then it could be a little headline, join my private LinkedIn group or my private Facebook group, right? We're driving this organic traffic that's coming to our profile onto Facebook or other things. So that's number 1. There's your picture right here. Number 2 is your description. All right, so in the description, instead of saying, hey, I've worked here, I've worked here, I've worked here, I've worked here, you don't want to do that. You want to say, hey, this is what I do, here's how I do it, here's who I've helped, here's how I can help you, right? You see how much better that sounds than, hey, I worked at this job and this job and this job. People don't care about who you work. Sometimes, yeah, that will work. But save that for the bottom, right? They care about what you do, how you do it, who you've helped in the past, and if you could help them, right? Because at the end of the day, people are looking for your help, and if you can't help them, then they're going to find someone who can. So set up your profile where it's kind of like this funnel, and then at the end of your profile, you say, here's a case study. You can download the case study. All you got to do is go over to this landing page and give me your email. Or, hey, book a time in my calendar. Let's book a free 15-minute strategy session and let's get you on the road and see how we can potentially help grow your business, right? So they just read through all this good stuff on your profile, and now there's a call to action, right? Whether it's watch a case study, watch this webinar, watch a video, download this cheat sheet, book a free call, right? So we're setting up our profile as this online sales funnel. So that's step number one, is figuring out how to portray your message the right way. Number two is breaking down your audience. And then the last step is driving the traffic. So here's number two. Number two is breaking down the audience. So we need to figure out who we want to start, viewing our profile, right? So in my particular case, say my profile is talking about how I help roofing contractors 10x their business through digital advertising, right? Well, then I know my niche is going to be roofing contractors. So we're going to jump over to the Sales Nav, or if you don't have Sales Nav, which is LinkedIn Premium, go to the regular version. And what you're going to want to do is start putting in keywords in your search field. So here's the search thing at the top. And we want to do keywords. So in this case, say mine's roofing contractors. I'm going to type in roofing contractors, right, as the keyword right here. And it's going to bring me up results. Say it says there's 700,000 roofing contractors in North America. A lot of people. So we don't want to, reach 700,000 people. It's too many people. So what we're going to want to do is say, hey, let's target roofing contractors who live in Toronto, right, who have 10 employees or more and have the job title or position CEO or owner. So now this results in go from 700,000 people to say maybe 1,000 people, right? Because we're only targeting roofers who are in Toronto, who have 10 or more employees and are CEO owner, the decision makers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start automating the process using certain, tools like Duck Soup. That's going to start automating the process of viewing these people's profiles. What happens when you view a profile on LinkedIn is they get a little notification at the top that says, hey, Pierce just viewed your profile. Do you want to go check out his profile back? And then sometimes maybe 30, 40, 50% of the people are going to jump back over and check out your profile because you just viewed theirs. And then they're like, oh, wow, Pierce can help me. He does all this stuff with roofers. Maybe I should download his PDF or his checklist, or maybe book a call with him, see if he can help my business, right? So now we narrow down our audience and we know who to target. Now we got to figure out how to get traffic, right? How to get these people over to this side. So one, we're going to want to start connecting with 100 roofers a day, right? So if we're going out the roofs, start connecting with 100 roofers. And you could use automated tools, like I said, to start automating this process. So one, we're going to connect with 100 roofers a day. Every single one of those roofers who connect with us, we're going to send them a welcome message. So say out of the 100, 30 of them connect with us, right? And we say, thanks so much for connecting, yada, 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 right? Out of the 30, 10 respond to you saying, hey, no problem, Pierce. Looking forward to connecting with you. Out of these 10, we're going to start having follow-up messages and sequence going out to these people to motivate people to do whatever your call to action is here on your profile, whether it's download the cheat sheet, check out this video, go to your webinar, or book a call with me, right? So here's how the whole process works in a nutshell now, right? So we have our profile, and it's positioned as a credibility authority figure. We're narrowing down our niche. We're only looking at the decision makers because those are the people we want to talk to and engage with and want us to engage with our stuff. These people are then getting notifications saying, hey, you just viewed your profile and you're also connecting with other people. So you're driving traffic two ways, through new connections and through visits, just based on visiting their profile. And then we set up a message sequence to drive them back to this call to action, but through certain messages, right? So we're going to send these people messages to motivate them to move forward in the buying process, right? So once we have all that set up and it's automated, we're going to start connecting with 100 roofers a day, guys. That's over 700 a week, right? That's a lot of connections. Then the last step is once we're getting all these connections, we want to make sure we're staying on top of them.
Or it doesn't matter.
So then once you got that three-pronged strategy approach done, the last thing is keeping up with these new connections, right? Say maybe they don't answer, your message here on LinkedIn. Well, cool, because we can hit them with other ways. One is just simply organically posting on our profile, right? Posting value. Hey, here's a case study of a roofing contractor that did $100K in revenue over the last 30 days with us. Hey, check out this blog post on how to use digital marketing to grow your business. Hey, check out this video on how to do XYZ, right? And they're going to start seeing these posts in their news feed. And what is that doing? It's making you the authority figure. They're saying, hey, this Pierce guy, he posts good stuff. He knows what he's doing. Maybe I should go back and answer that original message. Or maybe I should go back and book a call with him or check out his cheat sheet that he was offering me before, right? So we're going to start posting. And what happens when you post? You get notifications from LinkedIn saying, hey, John just checked out your post and liked it. Mary checked out your post and liked it. Bob checked out your post and liked it. Now you can send them a custom message. Hey, Bob, thanks for checking out my post. Appreciate the like. What did you like best about it? Start asking them questions, and you're just building that relationship and that conversation with the person. To at that point, the same thing. Here's your description with your call to action right here. Right? We're driving them back over to here the whole time. Hey, John, appreciate the like, man. What'd you like best about my post? Oh, hey, I loved how you helped a contractor do XYZ. Hey, John, awesome, man. If you want some more details, check out this cheat sheet, which is a free marketing roofing checklist, right? We start driving more traffic to our profile. So once we got that down, the last way we can get in contact with these people, some of them have public profiles, so we can start acquiring their emails, and we send them a message on LinkedIn, right? Then we send them a message through his email saying, hey, John, just reached out to you on LinkedIn to blah, 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 blah. So if you say he read your LinkedIn message, he may respond to your email. So it's just another point of contact to just market out to those people. So if you're still watching this video, it's probably that you're somewhat interested in using these platforms to help grow your business, all right? So stop freaking watching the video. I don't even know what you're still doing here. Go and click that button right below, guys. It's only one click away.